Good morning, ladies and gents. The day has finally come. RPGs in the game. All right, let's go through the patch notes. I'll tell you everything you need to know. Let's start with the most important thing, RPG. Yes, it is in the game. When you go to the game, you go to the Jaeger, he'll give you a new quest called Fight Back, which begins the new task line, which I think leads to the RPG. If you search RPG, it's actually called RRG, like this, and it's available from proper for 182,000 rubles, and it is locked on a quest completion, so you have to finish quest before you actually unlock it. And this is how it looks like. It is a one-time use grenade launcher, a single use 72.5mm rocket propelled grenade launcher designed to engage enemy personnel in open terrain, field shelters, and various types of structures, manufactured by NPO Basalt. This is all we know about RPG so far. Once again, it's locked behind the quest, and there is more additions to the game, actually. So let's go through the patch notes, and I'm actually gonna show you some of those things in the game so you actually know what to expect. Alright, this is the patch notes for this patch. Optimize the performance in various areas on Lighthouse. Good. Return some of the previously deleted location detailing on customs. There were different graffitis, small rubbish on the floor, which BSG took out for better performance, but I guess all of this is coming back. Quality of life improvements. Added the ability to purchase all required items when selecting a crafting recipe in the hideout. So if you go to the hideout and you go to a place where you can buy some items for the upgrades, or for example you buy items for some of the crafts. For example, if you want to, let's say, I don't know, build an AK in your workbench, there is a small button here which brings the buying table, and you click purchase and you buy all the items that are needed for that craft, and that's available for literally everything, more or less. On top of that, I'm not sure if it says it here, but there are new crafts in the water collector. If you go to the water collector, you can craft a brand new bottle of water from the old one. So if you use water, don't drink all 60, drink 59 out of 60, so you have one use left. And then you put this bottle in the water collector and it refills in 20 minutes. And there's a few more crafts. You can craft Aquamari water bottles, or you can craft emergency water rations, which is quite neat. Those are the new crafts in the water collector. Let's go back to the patch notes. Added the highlighting of expiring items on the insurance screen. So if you get some insurance from proper, instead of collecting all the items, it will say on the specific item how much time you have left to collect it. You know what? If I swap to PvP, I think I might be able to show it to you, because I might have some insurance from proper. And the reason I'm playing PvE is because I'm trying to progress through the event task line as fast as I can. And I think in PvE it happens faster because there is less RNG happening in PvE. So if you go to proper, and the proper actually has something for you, wow, okay, I guess it appears for the new items maybe, because there is nothing on those ones, so maybe it's too long. Maybe I have like a week left on those items, but yeah, every single item should have a timer on it. Added the automatic failed task restart after the raid. Alright, so this is quite neat, because some of the quests had it and some of the quests didn't. If you fail some of the tasks, for example, do something and survive. If you don't survive, it fails, and you have to restart it manually. This thing restarts automatically. Change the UI interaction when transitioning between locations. Now you need to hold a hotkey for a few seconds to activate the transition. So right now, instead of clicking F to transit, you actually have to hold it for a few seconds, which is neat. Some people were doing transits accidentally when they were trying to loot PMCs or do something else. So now you have to hold the button instead of clicking it once. Sound of completed or failed tasks will be dimmed, will be lower, if the player earns an achievement at the same time. Added new posters for the hideout. Alright, so posters are actually quite interesting because they're kind of a Guna posters, I would say. I'm going to show you the poster so you know how they look like. Alright, so the first poster is this. This is the first new poster I've seen. Then there is another one. And another one. Those are the new posters. Very juicy, very nice, very, you know, belong to the right place in the hideout for special needs of the PMC operator. Added the new crafting recipes for the water collector zone. I've shown you those ones. Added a new task line for high-level players, which allows to level various skills. Completing the task line will unlock an additional special weekly task. So if you're a high level, you will get quests, I think, from proper, I believe. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm not an extra high level, but in other words, you will get something similar to this. A quest which asks you to hand in 15 REAP IR thermal scopes, and it will give you 1 additional level of stress resistance, perception, attention, aim gym skills, and cover movement. So there will be quests like this for high levels. I don't really have it at the moment, but that's how it looks like. All right. On top of that, there are some changes to AI. All bots will play the animation of reaching and pulling the pin when attempting to throw nades. So nade throwing from bots is much slower now. It is not as OP. If you see bosses and they try to nade, you have enough time to run away, which is really good. Readjusted the aiming mechanics of AI PMCs, raiders, and rogues to reduce the frequency of headshots. When they fire shots at long ranges, 100 meters, except Zryachi, when they fire when moving, immediately after leaving the sprint mode, when doing power slides, killer vibes, and when changing stance for regular bots in any condition, but at very close ranges, AI accuracy remains the same. When firing at other body parts, AI accuracy remains the same. Improve the mechanics of peaceful behavior on scavs. Now they patrol the areas required for tasks longer and leave room only after some time. So this is the areas where bots patrol more. Safe Corridor, that's a quest on reserve. Pest Control on reserve. Long Road on Lighthouse. Provocation and Interchange, Swiping on Shoreline. Preemptive Strike, Overpopulation, and Rite of Passage. There are also some fixes. I'm not going to go through all of them. You can read them yourselves if you want. I'll just outline a few specific ones which I found interesting. They fixed the double damage from bots in certain cases. Sometimes bots will shoot you once, like with a bolt action or something, and the bullet will count 3 or 2 times and one tap you in the chest, which is physically impossible. This is getting fixed. Hopefully this time it's actually getting fixed. So another interesting thing is somewhere in the end. Fixed an issue where the bots would spin in place while looting. I think this was very annoying, but you would want to kill the bot and he would just literally loot someone, like he would come close to the body, and while looting the player, he will do something like this. This was this was really annoying, and this is finally getting fixed. And yeah, so I would say this is the end of the patch notes. There is also a YouTube video from BSG if you want to check their channel. It's like a teaser to the event. Really cool video, really cool audio. One of the PMCs uses RPG. Recommend watching it. And if you want to check me out on Twitch right now, I'll be doing this questline, unlocking RPG, shooting the RPG, testing it out, if you watch Twitch. And yeah, so don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, share it in the comments what you think about this patch. Are you excited to try RPG out? And I'll see you in the next video. Don't forget to sub to the channel. Thank you. I will see you in the next one. Take care, ladies and gents. Bye-bye.